with the way things went the first time around, but I'm just curious, you changed a lot of things, but was there anything you learned in that 8.5 minutes in the cage with Izzy that you can use to your advantage this time around?
Yeah, one of the things I learned, he's tricky to hit. I'll tell you that much, he's a pain to hit. Honestly, as you were saying, I've made a lot of changes in the last few years, but you can't reinvent the wheel. I've just been making slight improvements, trying to get better, try to be more diverse. And honestly, I put the work in, and I'm excited to get in there again with him and just to test myself. I guess the rematch is just a good way for me to gauge how far I've come or how far I've got to go. And I look forward to getting in there with him. Honestly, it really interests me, this fight.
Chances of you guys doing a shui after your fight on Saturday?
First of all, my mom's here, and she's a nurse. She already warned me about the dangers of putting someone else's bacteria in your mouth. So with my mom being here, that's a big no-no.
Rob, what about you?
Sober, 0, but...
Rob actually has spoken very highly about your takedown defense, and he said something along the lines of, if anyone could do it, they would, and that you have very long limbs. Do you think that to you, does that sound like it's a psych, or do you feel like he's just gonna try to strike with you?
I think he's being honest. I do have really good takedown defense. He's a smart man, and I think he has a lot of smart people in his team. Even my coaches admitted it. They know what they're in for, and he knows I'm a hard fight. But yeah, he's being honest, I'll say that.
There's a lot of talk about how much you've changed since the first fight, but how much do you think Israel's changed?
He's a good fighter, man. You can see the levels. You can see the level difference between us and the rest of the division. There's a reason why he's at the top at the moment. He's a phenomenal fighter. I couldn't beat him the first time, and I've had to put in a lot of work to try and give him another run.
What it's been like and how you're able to embrace the pressure of being a headliner.
I said that from the jump. Pressure makes diamonds, and I'm used to that. You see me, I'm shining right now. But yeah, I'm used to it. I'm used. I said it even before we fought last time, because I could feel it. Eugene said something when he stepped in the cage. He looked at me and he goes, "You can see it." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." Because you could see the moment weigh in on him. And he was denying it the whole time. Obviously he had to. He couldn't tell me, "Yeah, I'm feeling the pressure, bro. Fucking hell, this is crazy." But yeah, we could feel that. We could see that. And for me, I'm used to this. Pressure is an acquired taste. It's a really acquired taste. And yeah, I keep chopping life.
If we could, obviously, the narrative in this fight has been that Rob made wholesale changes and fixed everything between the first fight and the second. And you said, yes, he's improved. But I'm curious, how much can a guy change at this point in his career?
He's young. He's actually younger than me. I know I look fresh, but he's younger than me. So he's made a lot of improvements in his game. But you guys have to understand, from tough nationals to being the UFC middleweight champion, this guy did a lot of work, and he ran through everyone till he ran into me. And then I stopped that shit. But the last 3 fights, he has done what he's always done. He's improved, but he's always been a beast. But I'm a different beast with the same animal.
And Israel, just to follow up on that, rematches are kind of a theme for you in your career right now, right? It seems like there could be some more coming after this, but I just ask you, what do you think you gain the most after being in there once with somebody? What is it that you benefit the most from?
After beating them, you're in their head. I was already there anyway, but you're already in their head once you beat them the way I did it last time. You can't get over that. It takes a lot of work, and I feel like he's done the work. He's admitted what I was telling him, what I was saying through 2019, leading up to the fight. I was calling it as I see it, and I'm glad he's finally admitted that I was right. So yeah, I still have, properties in there, rent-free.
Years ago, when you fought Ilir Latifi, I asked you for a prediction at Media Day, and you said you were predicting a controversial hometown decision. So I'm gonna ask you again, what is your prediction on Saturday against Tai?
Shit. I'm coming to knock his ass out. with the utmost respect, though. I respect that man, but I'm coming to knock him out with the utmost respect.
I'm coming to do the same thing, bro.
Let's swing and bang then. Shit.
Let's go!
No talking.
Same question for Ty. When you sit in bed and you are envisioning this fight, do you see this fight getting out of the first round?
Probably not. But that excites me, you know what I mean? It's either going to be my head or his head, and that's what we entertain the fans. So we're coming here to take heads off. That's it.
And finally, one last one for Ty. You said you had a present for Derrick for his birthday. You were going to give him Tai Tuivasa.
Yes, I do. It's here. Let me get that real quick. I got one for everyone on the table. Come down next week. You get one. There you go.
You're the knockout king. You have the most knockouts in heavyweight history, or in UFC history. However, Ty says he doesn't just intend to wrestle with you. What do you think about that, and what does Ty bring to the table?
Man, it's just gonna be a good fight. I gotta finish him in the first round.
Can I get a recommendation on where to find the best barbecue in Houston?
That's racist, but you.
It's yours, Teddy.
You can go ahead and hit up the pit room if you want to.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.